Hi Aries, welcome to your new love reading for me. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Divinely Daddy Tarot. Love and support to him. Check him out, show him some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. This could also be a new development within an existing current relationship. All right. Could be a moon, rising, or Venus sign we're talking about here as well. Yours or your new person. Or your person. Alright. Okay, for Aries. What do we got here? New love. Aries. Okay. Death. That could be Scorpio. Judgment. I'd be like that. The Chariot. Okay, we got 3 major arcana. Justice. 4. Oh boy. The Wheel, 5. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, and that could be Scorpio. All right. Doesn't have to be, obviously, but King of Cups, so that could be Pisces. All right. So, let me get the little guys here. Gracious. All right. Go over there. Oh, lots of major arcana here. So, you're sad, Aries. You're sad. I think you're healing from something. So this is, are you and your person still in talks? Is this is either a friend watching you go through something, waiting for you, or this could be your person coming back and saying they're sorry. Maybe it's the issue that they won't say they're sorry, so like you're knowing what you're dealing with and you're just going to part on good terms. Or there's like this resignation that this person won't change, so that's why it didn't work out with this person. But this could be someone coming back wanting to give it a second chance. Maybe they're saying they're sorry. Maybe they're not sorry, and this has nothing to do with your past person. This is a new person, but we've got still kind of dealing with an an old past romance here. All right, what's this Judgment about? Just Ace of Pentacles. What's this Chariot about? Really? Judgment. Okay, I think this is someone that you know. Either someone's waiting till you kind of work through something, or you got somebody you gave time to, that you two parted trying to be friends or civil, and they're coming back. Some of you are like, nope, exes belong in the past. I get it. Just saying, for some of you, it's either a friend watching you go through something, waiting, or it's someone from your past that it wasn't the right time. You might have felt it was the right person, but it wasn't the right time. Here they come again. What's this Justice about? The Magician. All right. Whoopsie. Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Lots of major arcana. So I could see why there's some sadness here, and why you gave them so many chances. Like why you kind of labored on, do we really want to end this? Or why you still kind of have a sacred space for this type of love or this person, because it was pretty important to you, pretty meaningful here with this wheel. Ooh, wow, okay. So we got so Empress, that could be Taurus or Aries. I was gonna say Taries, Taurus. What's this 9 of Cups here? All right, so hold on a minute. Somebody calmed down and got over something, but you're okay. For the Aries that I'm reading for, it's like you're in limbo. You're kind of, you're not likely, for the Aries that I'm reading for, it is not in your nature to give second chances to someone, because you put up with so much and you exhaust every possibility before things finally end, that when things have ended, it's like it's too late. I've done everything I could, so by the time we get to the ending, or by the time things ended, I'm pretty darn sure I'm going to have no regrets, so there's no need to rehash or relive any of this. So there's no second chances because of that, not because you're a monster or a jerk or whatever, but because it's just pointless. What's the point? So you've got somebody coming back saying they're sorry, but you're not going to be the one to let them in. And I'm probably preaching to the choir because you're like, darn straight, get to the reading. You better reshuffle. Because but the reason why this is showing up though is because you're in that limbo. You're out already, but this person is coming back in making a compelling argument, and you're just like, this. You could see the importance here. We got a lot of major arcana here. This person was pretty darn important. This was a meaningful relationship for you, and I think that's why there's this like frustration and unsettledness with this, and why you're kind of really struggling with this decision. Do you let this person in and give a second chance and move forward? Can you figure out a way to either accept their apology or be okay with the new normal that this person is proposing? Because you're still, for the Aries that I'm reading for, it's kind of, it's unique in the sense that you two are still friends. So maybe that's the whole friend thing, that they're kind of watching you go through this, and then they're going to be waiting for you. Maybe this person is waiting because they're actually the person that you broke up with, and they're kind of hoping that you'll work through something, or that you'll not be mad anymore, or that you'll finally figure something out. It's like this person, whoever it is, maybe it's not an ex, maybe it is a friend, but whoever this is, your new person, your new development in love, for February, is waiting for you to be done with something before you two can start. You are in no man's land. You're not letting anybody in, and you haven't quite let go of something yet. So this is it. It's always hard when someone says, well, all you have to do is let go, or all you have to do is try. It's really hard for some people, in particular the ones I'm reading for, because there is this intensity about trying, about giving it your all. And so when you do, and you got nothing left. When things end, you got nothing left. And it's not that you're not optimistic, but it takes a while to get over all of that energy expenditure and all the memories and everything. So it seems like it's black or white, very simple. It's over, moving on, but it's a process because of all that you've invested. It's a process detaching from that and letting go. And so where you're at right now is you're having to accept. It's almost like you got in this sweet spot. It's like there's sadness, but you're working through it. There's some heartbreak here, but you're working through it. But you're not ready for anything new. And it only complicates things, actually, that this person might be waiting for you or has made their interest known, and you're not ready to accept it either. So you're still processing. You've got someone waiting for you when you're done, whether that's your person you broke up with or a friend, remains to be seen. But it's almost like it's just going to take time for you to work through this, because what's waiting for you, whoever it is, they're sincere, and they want to do the thing. They want what you want finally. But the question is it too late? Or if it's a past person, some of you might say, yes, we've been there, done that. I just can't reopen that box again. I can't do that. For others of you, you might be able to. What I'm seeing here is that you're kind of just spinning your wheels because you just can't bring yourself to open up and trust yet. And I say yet because if it's a past person, it's likely no. I mean, it's your choice, right? But if it's a new person or a friend watching you go through this, you're not done yet. So there's a possibility if it's a new person or a friend. But if it's the person you broke up with, if it's an ex that's coming back around again, you're likely to want to just keep it friends because you just don't want to go there again. That box is closed and you don't want to open it back up. You left everything out on the floor. You gave it your all. There's no sense in going back. And so it feels like you're in no man's land. Like you're halfway out to where it doesn't hurt that bad anymore. And you're kind of in this review period. And yet you're not ready to go for what's waiting for you, which is someone kind of hoping that we can get this show on the road. But you're just not ready yet. And I don't think there's anything you can do about that. I think you'll be ready when you're ready. It's one of those things where you don't let go of it, it lets go of you, and then all of a sudden, as you just wake up one day and you're literally, oh, there it is, I'm ready. That's the way this works. For the Aries that I'm reading for, that's the way this is going to work. And I'm also preaching to the choir because you know what I'm talking about, because you'll be sitting here nodding your head going, yep, We got the Judgment twice. So that's, for this reading, it's about you being able to move forward and make it happen when you're ready. Somebody is waiting for you, but this very well could be right now. This is all about self-love. You working through something. You got someone waiting for you, but that's almost, whether it's your ex or your friend, that's a new thing, but that's going to be your story. But I think your focus is not on accepting an offer. It's about you passing through this, you moving through this. So the love waiting for you on the other side, right? That's peripheral right now. It's like you're focused on yourself and working through this. So for February, it's there if you want it, because you got someone wanting to get this show on the road, but it looks like you're going to be holding off because you're not ready. You're just not ready yet. You're still dealing with closing out a chapter, and whether that means you're going to be putting it to rest so that you two can begin anew. I doubt that, but some of you might. Or if it's more likely for me is that you're still dealing with something from the past and you got someone waiting for you, and you know they're there, but you're not going to do it halfway. If you're going to venture into something, you're going to do it wholeheartedly like you gave it to the last one. There's a great fire and intensity here that you don't want to squander just because there's an offer available for the Aries that I'm reading for. All right, let's see here. I like that because it's honorable, if I'd be so bold. It's like you're doing your due diligence. You know, it's respectable because you wouldn't want someone to come to you hurting and needing to be healed. You're going to want someone that's ready to go, or, you know, that's into it. You don't want to just find safe haven with someone. You don't want someone to use you like that either. You know what I mean? Like for the Aries that I'm reading for, I like that you want to be present and ready for a new adventure instead of just kind of limping into something and hoping someone will carry you. I like that. What else for Aries? For me, Aries. The Moon. So we got Judgment twice and the Moon and Death. Major transformation, breaking the cycle, putting to rest things that need to be put to rest, new mindsets, new thinking, paradigm shift, understanding what and why you've been through. Incredibly important relationship here that you're grateful for it on the other side of it, but it's likely that you're going to leave it where it is. But this is someone, this could be an ex promising a new beginning. You know, just hear me out. Let me make it right. Let me fix this. Let me make it up to you. Please trust me again. Or this could be a friend that is like, once you get through this, I'm over here and we're going to do the thing. But I'll wait because I want you whole. I don't want you at 10. I want you at, so, you know, I want you at full capacity here because we got a lot we're going to do. So, so we got the Moon here. It looks like this is about you, and it involves trust too. That could be also why you're not ready, because part of your heartache was someone taking advantage of you and being distrustful and deceitful and untrustworthy and all that. So, you know, you could have been dealing with someone that didn't trust you, but they were also doing things that were untrustworthy or, you know, that were deceitful. So that might be a huge thing for you to have to work through also, is to let your guard down, let the right one in, so to speak. Because, yeah, for some of you, you're thinking, well, what's the point? Or like, this isn't, it's about trust, and also about self-reliance and trust. And there's that whole saying that, you know, trust is easy when things are going good, right? It's when they go bad, do you trust yourself enough to get yourself out of a bad situation, like to leave when it's bad and it's abusive, versus just, oh, you know, I think we'll call it a day. We've been good. You know, we're good. I think we're going to call it a day. Time to move on. It's never that easy, is it? And so this right here is about self-reliance, self-trust, having faith that you're going to be able to get through this and come out whole and be able to trust in yourself. Things are as they should be. You come full circle. You're good, and you're not codependent anymore. Rather, you're going to put yourself first. You basically going to be wearing right with the old memories and what you've been through. This is the past coming up and you unpacking it and sorting through it. It's not going to happen in a month, but that's what you've been working on. And it has to do, a lot of it has to do with this person. This person, to some degree, was kind of pivotal and eye-opening as far as what your issues were that you didn't know about. What was kind of like in the subconscious, if you will, or what you were kind of repeating because you hadn't addressed earlier. So we could be talking about some old thinking that was based on some trauma or some past ways of, you know, some bad examples basically for how you should be treated. Like maybe you watched in your family someone not being treated so kindly, or just this sort of cycle of unhealthy or, you know, behavior. And until this experience with this person, you didn't know that that's what you were doing or living into or recreating for yourself. And all of that changes because of this. And I could see why there's this reluctance to want to go there again with the same person. You're like, yeah, you know what? I learned a lot and I thank you for it, but thank you and goodbye. I'm good. Not going there again. So the focus for at least is someone's over here. Well, it's not the focus. Someone's over here waiting for you, quite possibly waiting on a decision, but you are working through a few things and you're devoted to it. So you're not in any hurry. Good. But you've got someone that's interested in you, but your focus is on yourself, and they're going to be giving you the time to do that because they want you as a whole person. So good for you for plowing through it and trying through the cry. I mean, got to try through the cry, but sticking to it, really, because there is an end in sight. You got this. You're just working through it. You're not going to rush it because you don't want to repeat the same. You don't want to do it again. So good for you. Oh, I did that one already. Okay. That's for Aries. Oopsie. Aries. Learn from those who inspire you. So this, honestly, this is a learning curve. You're learning new ways of thinking. There's understanding coming about because of your review and your examination of the past, of your habits, of what you did because of what you thought that you didn't even know you thought that's why you did it. Like you're kind of doing a deep dive on what you think about relationships and what you thought about love up until this point and self-love. So yeah, the focus is on you and examining all of that so that you can have the kind of love that you want, that healthy love that you want. So this past person, while they were pivotal in bringing all this understanding, they were kind of like the end of that phase for you. You want healthy, you want new, you want happy, but you're not ready yet. And you know that. Good for you. So this is you taking your time to kind of unpack all that and move through it, and you've got someone waiting. You probably know who they are, or they're a friend, but you're in no hurry and they're in no hurry either. So I'm glad for that. It's not like, oh, but somebody's interested in me, and then you just, you know, okay, well, I'll deal with it later. I want someone to dote on me, and, you know, I want somebody to dote on and all that, and then you scrap your own self-interest. This is not that. Temperance, yay. Okay. All right, so this is restoring balance after things were unbalanced, after there was some unfairness or injustice. Instead of you staying in a not so fair situation, so we're talking about somebody who might be abusive, somebody who doesn't look at their own issues of balance and power and fairness and all of that, or a situation that you just weren't meant to be in. It was not a good situation for you. You're healing from that. You've taken some time to heal, to process, to look at what's what, to decompress and debrief. And that's what you're doing right now. So your focus for where it looks like it's self-love and figuring things out and how to get the love that you want. Bonus, there's somebody very interested in that for you because they want that. But that's like over here on the back burner. It's there if you want it, but it looks like for the Aries that I'm reading for, you're going to want to be focusing on you, as you should be. Okay, so you take your time and you process this. The love will be waiting for you, but you owe this to yourself to get clear of this, for what's waiting for you, because you don't want to do this again. And I like the determination to not let it keep you down or drag you down. I like that you're moving through it. That's that can-do attitude that you're so famous for. Okay, much love to you, Aries. I thank you for stopping by, and Good luck to you this story. Hope to see you again in the next reading. You take care.